Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. AGF, that is Attorney General of the Federation, received list of 35 Sars operative approved for dismissal and trial. My dear, let me tell you something. What I'll be explaining to you in a few minutes, the 35 in the whole of the 36 states of the Federation is not 35 SARS members that made the whole youth of Nigeria to come out to say end SARS. It's not 35. They are well over 1,000. I can tell you that, well over 1,000 who have their hands stained with blood, who have done unthinkable things in this country. So I don't know where you got that 35 names from, the ones who have become scapegoats, but the real ones who are doing these things are going to go scot-free because you guys are not ready to be thorough. You're not ready to do your work. Which 35? Why are the names not published? We should have their names, see their faces, and know that they're undergoing trial and being investigated. But they won't do it. They will only give you words. And guess what? People that they put in prison are the ones they will bring back to tell you that these are the criminals, that they were once soldiers. You cannot ask them. You see them on TV now. Will you go there and ask them that were you once a SARS man? You won't go there and ask them. So you can see that Nigeria is a scam. Nigeria itself is a scam. The country is a scam. Buhari, all of them, they don't want these old ways to end because they enjoy, they benefit from this system. They keep oppressing people with this system and there is no way forward and they are happy with keeping people under. But guess what? There is God and the end of this will come. Let's get straight into the news and get all the details. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Mr. Abubakar Malami San, on Monday received a list of 35 operatives of the disbanded Special Anti-Robbery Squad, SARS, who have been recommended for prosecution and outright dismissal from the Nigerian police. The list of the indicted SARS operatives drawn from 12 states and the Federal Capital Territory have been handed to the AGF at the Federal Ministry of Justice headquarters in Abuja by a team led by the Executive Secretary of the Human Rights Commission, NHRC, Mr. Tony Ojukwu. The NHRC boss told newsmen that the affected SARS officers were found culprits of offenses that range from alleged extraordinary killing, unlawful arrest, detention, threat, intimidation, unfounded allegation, seizure of property, as well as illegal blockage of bank accounts of innocent citizens. Their indictment was contained in a veracious report that was presented by a three-man committee that was set up to review and advise the federal government on implementation of recommendation by the Presidential Panel on Reform of the SARS unit. The list should be made public. We want to see. You have omitted names, so the ones you have is a tip of the iceberg. Please, the list should be made public. People wants to see. Stop deceiving. 35 from one state or from where? The 35, is it from one state? So these are things going on in broad daylight. The Attorney General of the Federation himself, is he a clean man? Abubakar Malami, is he a clean man? Ask yourself, because if you don't know, you think that they are the ones, they are committed to truth and justice. Did the, what's it called? What's his name? Did the former EFCC boss not indict him? Did Buhari, did anybody investigate? No. Did anybody bother to see? No. This is what is going on in our country. This is what is happening, where human beings are being treated like animals. And they are okay, and they are okay. They are very okay with it. They are very okay with it. So, my dear, don't get it deceived. Don't be deceived at all. They know what they are doing. The people now that are being disbanded because they don't get papa brother. And that's what my mom used to say. My mom will say, if you don't get papa brother, you don't have anybody. What that means is just like a parable saying you don't have anybody behind you who could stand up for you. You don't have anybody behind you who could come and bail you from the prison, or you could call to say, Uncle, they detained me unlawfully. You see? So this is what is going on. Abubakar Malami said they took them from 12 states. So this is because of these 35 men. What they did is what has caused an uproar in the whole of the country. Think again and stop deceiving us. Please don't see. The world is too advanced for you to think that we are still in 1978. Please don't do that. Don't do that. You are riding on our intelligence, and I find it very offensive. Very, very offensive, to be quite honest. You see, so these are some of the things that are going on in this country. This is what is happening. This is what is happening now as we speak. Nigerians, be wise. Don't get deceived. You think things are just, you think like in Edo, they said there was a prison break. Go and investigate. You will find out that they know about it. Where are the wardens? Who are those there? It does not just happen. So don't see, the prison has been there since. How come nothing happened up until now? Is there not a cause? There is, just to make it look like the other people are fraudulent. They don't want these things to go well. They are this, they are that. This is what they do. Is their trick, is their style, is what they do. They do it conveniently, and they get away with it. This is what we are crying for, to say it must end. But guess what? Muhammadu Buhari has taken the wrong counsel, and he thinks he can hold the country by force. Guess what? It will slip from under him, and he'll be very shocked, because this is going to happen, and it's going to happen fast. He's going to be amazed. He does not know what is coming for him. Should when later Bakari had to go. I mean, it is what it is, yes? So if you're not careful, there is a man, it's not a man, there is someone up there who is not a man. Okay, there is someone up there who is not a man, who controls the affairs, who gives you breath, who tells you when to come, who tells you when to go. And when you are becoming a problem, when you are going to cause evil, when you are going to make the life of people worse than ever before, he has the jurisdiction. Is in his prerogative to say, you know what, this one stays, this one goes. So because you know what, we've been crying and we want government to do something, but when the nation turn attention to the one who has life, and cry to him, you will see what will happen, because that's our last resort. That's where we ought to go. Trying to look at these people to say they have something to offer. They don't have anything to offer. Let us cry to the one who has everything to offer. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Leave us a comment. God bless you. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. Bye for now.